Untitled Jiu-jitsu. This is Roy Marsh Jiu-jitsu, and I'm here with my friend Jeff Shaw, and I'm going to go over one of the first submissions you ever learned, the Keylock Americana from Mount, and a couple details that hopefully will make it a little bit more effective for you, especially if you're dealing with stronger guys. All right, so get your right down, Jeff. So we're going to go ahead and start from the Mount. Okay, out of arms. We're here. My knees are pinched, so I'm going to sit up so I have a good attack on the arm. He's got his arms in. If he does have his arms in, I can attack the collars to get him to bring his arms in, or punch him in the face. So today we'll just assume he's already got the arms in. I've already hit him in the face. So I want to go both arms, cross hand to his hand, and this is what we're going to talk about a lot, and my right arm to his elbow. My arms stay straight. I don't want to bend my arm, because right now it's going to be very hard to push. I want to use my body weight, which costs me nothing. So I'm just going to use my body weight here to pin his arm. So now we're going to talk about if the guy's really strong. This is something I use a lot. If I just push on his wrist and his arm, it's his arm against mine. Now granted, it's my body weight, it's 2-on-1, but if the guy's really strong, it's hard because his elbow is tight to his body. So I want to open his elbow away from his body. So I'm going to go my bottom 2 or 3 fingers on his hand, and only 1 or 2 on his wrist. I'm going to roll his hands. When I roll his hands, see how his elbow starts to open up? That means it gets weaker. So if I'm not just pushing here, I'm rolling here. This does 2 things. When my hand hits the mat, my knuckles are done, so if he tries to extend his arm, it's here. If I'm pushing like this at the wrist with my hand down, he can extend. So both it opens the elbow, and it makes it hard for him to extend out. So I'm going to go here, rolling my hand here. Now when I land, my elbow comes to the mat and jams tight to his neck. Not just into his neck. I want his neck offline a little bit. From here, my hand is going to go palm up, just in case he has clothing I don't want to get caught in it. I can lift it and slide my other hand through and hold my own wrist. Okay. So from here, we've got the Keylock position. Okay. Again, my knuckles are down, holding the hand. Extend your hand.
I can't.
So if I'm on the wrist like this, here. So by holding the wrist and turning it, it's here. It also makes it harder for him to make that elbow heavy. When I roll, this becomes lighter. Now I'm going to lock my hand. Now, we're going to talk about this hold in just a second. From here, opposite foot is going to snake back and point to the ceiling. I'm not grapevine his leg. I'm pointing to the ceiling. My knee opens a little bit on this side. I don't need the hook on this side. My left hip drops, so if he tries to bridge me this way, this way, here. If he goes the other way, he'll rip his own arm out. Okay, so here, now my right elbow closes. Head goes to my hands, and then I'm just going to look down. You're strong where you look. I look down. See how little there was? Okay. I don't want to look forward and try to do this. I want to turn my body. This hip is dropping. So one more time, we're here. I come in, roll the hand, push, jam, lift, come in, grapevine, open my knee, hands down, close my right elbow in, and drag the hand down the mat. And that is our basic Keylock Americana from the Mount. A couple details there. Again, when I have his wrist, if I turn his hand, it controls where his elbow goes. I turn it this way, it opens out. I turn it this way, it comes in. So in this one, we're turning it out to open the elbow away from his body, keeping control of his hand. It makes it harder for him to straighten his arm out. We close our elbows to finish the Keylock, head down, and rotate. And if you have any questions, you can always hit me at roymarshjiu-jitsu.com.